Managing your money effectively is an essential life skill that can help you achieve your financial goals and live a comfortable life. Unfortunately, many people make common money mistakes that can lead to long-term financial problems. Here are 8 common money mistakes that you should avoid to ensure your financial success. 1. Overspending. Overspending is a common money mistake that can lead to significant financial stress. When you spend more money than you earn, you're essentially living beyond your means, which can cause you to accumulate debt, miss bill payments, and damage your credit score. To avoid overspending, it's important to create a budget and stick to it. Start by tracking your income and expenses for a month, and then use that information to create a budget that accounts for all your essential expenses, like housing, food, and transportation, as well as discretionary spending like entertainment and dining out. Make sure you're realistic about your budget and give yourself some breathing room for unexpected expenses. 2. Not saving for emergencies. Emergencies can happen at any time and they can be costly. If you don't have money set aside for unexpected expenses, you may have to resort to using credit cards or taking out loans to cover your costs. To avoid this money mistake, it's important to establish an emergency fund. I recommend saving at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in an emergency fund. Start by setting aside a small amount each month, even if it's just $20 or $50, and gradually increase your savings over time. Keep your emergency fund in a separate account from your regular savings or checking account so that you are not tempted to use the money for non-emergency purposes. 3. Not investing for the future. Investing is an important part of building long-term wealth, but it can be intimidating if you are not sure where to start. One common money mistake is failing to invest for the future. If you don't invest your money, you're essentially leaving it to sit in a low-yield savings account where it won't have the opportunity to grow over time. To avoid this money mistake, it's important to educate yourself about different types of investments, like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, and then work with a financial advisor to develop an investment strategy that matches your risk tolerance and financial goals. 4. Ignoring debt. Ignoring debt is a common money mistake that can quickly spiral out of control. If you're carrying high interest credit card balances or other types of debt, it's important to create a plan to pay off that debt as soon as possible. Start by making a list of all your debts, including the balances and interest rates, and then prioritize them based on the interest rates. Make the minimum payments on all of your debts, but put extra money towards the debt with the highest interest rate first. As you pay off each debt, roll the payment into the next debt on your list until you are debt-free. 5. Failing to track expenses. Failing to track expenses is a common money mistake that can make it difficult to identify areas where you can cut back and save money. To avoid this money mistake, it's important to track all your expenses, including the small ones, so that you will know exactly where your money is going each month. You can use an app like Mint or a spreadsheet to track your expenses and then use that information to identify where you can cut back. For example, if you notice that you are spending a lot of money on dining out, you may decide to start cooking at home more often to save money. 6. Not negotiating. Not negotiating is a mistake that can cost you a lot of money over time. Don't be afraid to negotiate for better prices or deals. This may involve negotiating your salary, negotiating the price of a car or home, or negotiating with a vendor. The key is to be confident and assertive. It's also important to do your research and come prepared with information that can help you make your case. Remember, the worst thing that can happen is that they say no. 7. Impulse buying. Impulse buying is a mistake that many people make. Before you make a purchase, ask yourself if you really need it. If not, consider waiting a few days to see if the huge urge to buy passes. This will help you avoid buying things you don't need and can't afford. It's also important to set a budget for discretionary spending and stick to it. This will also help you avoid impulse purchases and keep your spending in check. 8. Not seeking professional help. If you're struggling with your finances, don't hesitate to seek help from a fee-only financial advisor or credit counselor. They can provide valuable guidance and help you avoid costly mistakes. Ignoring financial problems can lead to serious consequences like bankruptcies, foreclosures, or even divorce. Seeking financial help is an important step in taking control of your finances and improving your financial situation. Avoid these mistakes to take control of your finances and achieve financial debt. Do you overspend? Are you ignoring debt or failing to track your expenses? Tell me about it in the comment section. By taking steps to create and stick to a budget, setting financial goals, and seeking professional help when needed, you can improve your financial situation and make sure that your money is working for you, not against you. Go ahead, subscribe and like this video to get the most out of your money. And as always, see you next time.